Hello, my name is Angela Alec. I am an artist and I make giant oversized flowers. Today I'm going to show you how to make a tulips. I'm making a tulips for a tulip festival right now, and as always I decide I will make a quick video for you guys. Okay, so there's many ways to make tulips, but since I'm making tulips for outdoor installation, so I will show you today how to make tulip for outdoor installation, and I will make another video for different way to make a tulip, and I will make another video to how to make this large leaves that on the stems. So this is what these are on a wire. This is not good for outdoor installation because here's a wire. Even I cover it very well, but still it's not as safe for outdoor installation. But they look so good, but they are for indoor installation. We're going to make today with stems that go inside, and it goes inside basically all the way. It's 11 inches goes inside, and so if it would be wind or rain, they will stay pretty well. Okay, and I will be working and I will be explaining why and what I'm doing. Okay, already, so I will turn my camera to the table so you will see better my work, and let's start it. Okay. Okay, I had to change the stand so you can see better what I'm doing. Okay, let's put this aside. We will start with the part that where stem will go. So this is very important because this is a PVC 3/4, and this one is half quarter. Oh, I mean like half inch. This is 3/4 inches. This is half inch. So it goes inside like this. So, but when you purchase it, you need to make sure that this goes inside. Sometimes PVC has a thick walls, and it doesn't goes in. So when you purchase, you need to kind of measure and make sure that it goes inside. Not very loose, not loose, but you know, well enough. So it will go like this. But it will be tulip here. Okay. Alrighty, let's put it back. So to make a this would be kind of like a, let's say, foundation to a future flower. So first we need to cover this top. So what I do, I basically put a marking tape and cover it twice like this. Once and two to make sure it's, you know, when I make flowers, I'm trying to make sure these are done well. So now I have my cut-offs, bunch of cut-offs that I never throw away, and I am just choosing one, and I will just cut a piece like this. And now I'm going to cover this part that where stem goes, and I'm going to cover it like this because some part of a stem might be visible, so I'm covering with the matching colors. This tulip going to be pink, so everything will be in the pink color. So okay, I forgot to turn on my glue gun, but okay, so my glue gun is warming up, so I will show you how to shape and cut petals. I usually don't use templates, but in this case, I made this template for you. Foam. If you purchase foam from Michael's store or Hobby Lobby, they are 18-inch to 12. It's just the right size, so you don't need to pre-cut anything. Only thing you do, you need to cut like this large leaf. So I draw for you something, but it might be looking upside down. So 18-inch, you divide it in three, like 6 inches, 6 inch, and 6 inch. This part should be the widest one, where it should be like a 12-inch, like a for whole sheet. And I don't like how my camera stands, but anyway. And then you just do thinner here. And this part kind of a little bit, if you like think about the leaf, any like just basically. So just you're making a round part right here. Okay, so this is 18 inch to 12 inch. Okay, that's what you need. It's pretty large. You know, people think like it's a tulip, it's only 6 petals and it's easy, but in reality, tulips, I made like thousands of flowers. Tulips is the hardest to make, and you will understand why, you know, through my work. Okay, let's do shaping. So for shaping, I made myself like this thing. It helps me to shape flowers, flower petals or leaves, to give them a, you know, like a texture very quick. But today, since you probably don't have it, I will show you how you can shape a leaf just using your hands. Okay, so but you will need heat gun or something that you can warm up the foam. You know, sometimes I feel like if you don't have a heat gun, so you can use your stove with electric, if you have electric stove. But you know, it's probably would be not very convenient if you plan to make flowers. So you better have tools that will help you to you know, to do your work better. Okay, so now I probably would need to put my camera upper so you can see what I am doing. Okay, no, okay, still struggling with you know, I don't really do much videos, but and I don't have this set up for for it, so every time I am working on it. So first we need to warm up the whole thing. I honestly, I don't even see what you see. Okay, and so I'm making my videos on my cell phone. so first we need to warm up. First we need to warm up the whole petal very well, so to make sure that the foam is warmed up all the way. When you do this, it's a two thing. You need it to shape it, and another thing is it's giving extra strength to the foam. Okay, so now what we need to do, we shape it, we just flip it in two like this. Again, and then warm up this part like the corner that you made a shape, and we're going to squeeze and pull, but very carefully. Don't break your foam. What we're going to make, a little sort of roundish thing and more. If it didn't happen enough, we'll do a little more right there. So it will be a little kind of curved shape. Okay, so now we have like this curve here, and now we need to make this way. So we make one and two curves going to look this way. So basically, I think you don't see well what I'm doing. So basically, we just warm up and shape it this way, like this. And warm up here, and with your finger, after making so many, my hands hurt really bad. Okay, a little more. I stretch it. I'm stretching it like this. And here, stretch some more. And here, and stretch some more. So basically, and what I like to do, I like to add a little waves here. So I warm up a little bit and just making some waves. So that's that shape you need to make. When we build it, it will be still, they will change shape, but we need to try to make sure it's like this. I will make some more, but I will try to fix my camera. I don't like how it looks right now. Okay, I think this way a little bit better. So let's work on the rest of petals. Okay, so warming up. all the way very well. Flip in two. Warm up again because it's getting cooled down pretty quick. And my studio, it's not that hot in here yet. So, okay, a little shape like this. And now open up, and we're going to make a another lines right here, just like this with your hands. You even can do like this, you know, it's just up to you. They won't be that strong on the flower later, right? And right here, and stretch. And then every corner we made, we stretch it like this, just stretch. And then here, and stretch. And then another one, and stretch. Make sure when you're stretching it, your foam is still warm, because otherwise you will just tear it out. And I like to make some little curves like this. So. This is actually not yet, so let's do this one. So right now, when it looks like this, we need to make a curve right there. We will understand why later. And then we will just make a curve like this, here and there, inside. So basically it should look like this. This part will go inside. All this part goes inside. This will be the face part. Like this. Right? Okay? Let's do the same thing with the next one. I did not shape them before video, because this is important, because you know, it's, as I said, it seems like it's easy, but in reality the making a tulip, it's not easy at all. To make a right shape is really important. That's how your tulip will look. This is the top side, this is inside. That's how it should look inside. That's how it should look outside. See, I'm shaping it, and when I shape other part, one is getting out of shape because they are large, and you know. And this foam I use kind of soft, for a little soft for outdoor installations, but that's the color of pink I have. It's better to have a 3mm foam, but mine is 2mm, and so that's why I need to make sure I shape it well. Okay, and now I'm flipping it this way. And actually, I can do like this, and here, and again in the middle. Switching it here, and so on this corner I am just stretching it over. Okay. And the sides. This heat gun dries your hands, your face, everything. It's really hot, you know, but I use on a high temperature because, you know, I need to be fast. In a low temperature, you better start with a low temperature. It would be longer, but at least you won't burn yourself, or, you know. why I did not skip this part, because you better watch it several times and just watch my hands, what I'm doing, because it's important, you know. It's not easy to shape the tulip. It's not easy to shape the tulip petal. Two more. When I do myself, I use my tool, you know, for shaping, the one that I showed you at the beginning, and it's much faster, but I'm showing you how to do it without it, because, you know, we need to make another video how I made this tool, but, you know, it's not really what I plan to do. Maybe if I would decide to make another one. I pre-cut them because it's cutting them takes time, you know, and I think if you will make a template, if you are a crafter, if you want to make things, I think it won't be too hard for you to make a template like this yourself, you know. And then I'm just sharing with, you know, way to make tulips as I learn myself, okay? Alright. And it's also, you know, foam to foam, even you purchase foam like a 2 millimeters, every different company, they have a different quality of the foam. Some of them are softer, some of them harder, you know. I usually use 2 millimeter foam. 3 millimeter foam only for very big projects. But usually, like a project like over 4 feet, over 4 feet flowers. But for the rest, this one is just fine. 2 millimeter is just fine. Hopefully you heard me through noise of my heat gun. Okay, so hi. Alrighty. So back to the center. So my glue gun is warmed up right now, and I can start working on it. Where this part came from? Oh, from here. Okay. So I'm going to glue it to where the stem will go. So it will be kind of a bottom part. but I want to cover it with the matching color of foam. This will help to attach petals better, and also it will cover if for some reason there would be kind of like a gap, so it won't be visible that it's a PVC inside, but it will be something pink inside, you know. Usually it doesn't, but you know, just in case. And also, as I said, it gives a better it gives a better you know, it's easier to attach the petals, and they will stay hold um, will hold better. So basically I just rub like this. See, I didn't shape it really, you know, I just took some leftover and I covered. And I'm going to do the same thing with the top. Okay, let me just grab something and we'll cut sort of square shape, sort of. It's not a big deal as long as it will cover the, you know. I'm not covering middle, but it's up to you. You can cover it if you want to, but I'm not going to do it because it will be inside, and this part will not be visible for sure. Okay. Actually, this part will not be visible either. I just do it because I want to. That's the way I do it. You can make it smaller. This part, you can make it like shorter. It will be covered completely, but you know. Okay, now I cut like this round thing. But before I glue it here, what I'm going to do, I'm going to draw it will be 3 petals. So we need to find the center and make a line. If you have a liner with, you know, that can help you to do, but I do it on my eye, okay? I just draw lines like this, approximately where I'm going to, you know, approximately where I'm going to add petals would be glued. Okay, something like this. I don't know if you can see it. Okay, and now I'm going to glue it on the top. That's the top. That's the bottom. That's the top. We're going to glue it on the top like this. So you see, this foam will help me to attach this top part better. Okay, and I just press it on the center and hold it. And hold it and wait when glue will get cold. Just a couple minutes, well, a few seconds, not a couple minutes. Okay, good enough. So basically our center is ready, but not completely ready. Now what we're going to make, see where this line is? So I'm flipping it like this and put flat, like this, put flat on the table, and we're trying to find the middle and draw a line right here. And then same thing with the next one. So here is a line, and I'm going to make a line here, and with the next one like this, here's a line, and I'm going to make a line right here. And now I'm checking still if they look like same. Yeah, they do look like same. Now fun part begins. So that's what I made a little marks where I'm going to attach the first layer of leaves. Okay, this is important because if you attach them not straight, your petals will be like this, and this is very very important because even I made a bunch of tulips. Sometimes it's happened to me too that they are not straight, you know. They still look not bad, but you know, when you're making it for sale, they should look perfect, right? So okay, let's start it. So let's start with the first bottom part. So important part, this rib goes inside, this is outside, this is inside. But first 3, you know, many people don't even shape them, they just attach them, you know, as is, just a little bit. But I do, you know, I just, because when I do flowers, I just cut petals as many as I need, I shape them, and then I put together, you know, at least like 5 at the same time. But this time I just did it. So how are we going to glue it? We're going to glue where the line like this, where the line like this, See? And then like this. And that what will hold our leaf. See it? And this goes, this rib should look inside. And this is outside part. And we're going to glue all of them like this. See, right here we're leaving a little gap, making some sort of curve. And, you know, and we'll glue like this. Okay, let's start it. So I'm putting a glue right here on the middle. And where I put a line, I'm trying to line up and make sure the petal stays straight along with this part, okay? Like that. Hold it. We need to make sure it's glued well so it won't fall apart, okay? Alrighty, so now I'm flipping it. Here's my second line right there. My second line right there. So this rib goes inside. So I'm going to put it like this and it goes this way, okay? So this is important. If you accidentally glue it upside down, don't worry about it. They will be inside. But for outside petals, you need to be very, very careful. Don't do mistakes, because then you would need to redo it, or all your work will be kind of ruined. Okay, so in the last one right here, again, rib goes inside, right like this, and it goes like this. Before you glue, always measure and make sure you're gluing it right way. Why I'm saying this? Because I did it wrong way many times. So even I do like a mini flowers, I was like, oh my god, what I was thinking about? Probably nothing. Okay, alrighty, so now I have my magic pedestal. This is actually a base for a flower. I just put a little, you know, stem size of PVC here, and now I'm going to sit like that. So now all my petals looking at the direction I want to. Now what I need to do, I need to make sure, here's my marks right here, right? We made it, and now I need to glue with this rib. So do you now see why this rib should be inside? With this rib to here, like that. And also I'm looking if right here everything look fine. So I will flip it like this. So I need to make sure I am gluing it correctly. Okay, gluing it the way I want it. Okay, yeah. So measure before you cut or before you glue. Okay, so now I put glue here and going to attach and hold. While you have petals, not all of them glued, you still get inside, but on a second layer you won't be able to get and hold it. So that's kind of a little hard part, but you know, I'll show you how I do it. Maybe you will find a better way. If you find it, share with me. I would very appreciate that. And also, if you're still watching me, you know, if I did not respond to your question email immediately, I'm always telling this. For some reason, I'm not getting notification that I got email, or you know, under my video. I don't know why. So something probably wrong with my settings, but I couldn't figure out what. But I'm checking my you know, I'm checking my messages from you guys, and I just need to go into my my channel and then go to comments, and then I see what is your comments was or question was, and then I respond. But honestly, I am staying very busy and cannot do it like every day, but I will try to do my best. As I said, I am from the last century person. For me to do video, it's something, oh my god, takes so much time. But you know, I know that I need to share with you guys. You're waiting for my videos, you know, with my next projects, and so I do. Because I work not here. I work in my studio, which is in my garage. and it's very dark over there, and to make a video it's super dark over there. And you know, so to make a video I'm coming here to my dining area, and I'm making videos here, and I need to bring all my stuff here. So I understand that I need to kind of think about it and change it, but I like to work from my house, and I don't want to change it as of right now. I'm comfortable here. It's enough space for me and for my helpers, you know, nobody complaining. And especially we are right here, right by the kitchen. And if we want to make a coffee break or tea break, we can do it anytime. Okay, but today's Sunday. Today I'm by myself. Usually when I do video, I usually by myself when I don't have anybody that I have to make attention. Okay, alrighty, so this is third layer, or third petal. But as I said, in the first layer, see, I can put my hands in to hold. My hands is right there to hold in. With the second layer, it will be way harder to do this. Okay, now we need to make it, we need to shape it. So let's see what right here probably I can. So we need to kind of do like this, you know, to put inside and shape it right. Now you see why we made these curves, and we probably might need to make even bigger curves, but it's okay. And we're going to glue like this. So I will be gluing on my side. You probably won't be able to see it, but you will see when it's done. But you know, I don't know how to. What I do actually, I just watch. I just look how it looks. Like for example, like this. I like how it looks, and I glue these petals together. So basically what I do, I will put a little bit of glue here, and we'll hold one here. I put my hands inside my another hand and hold it and let it glue. So the first layer should be like the first three petals. We should kind of build a cone shape thing. Okay, so let's do with this one the same way. I just do like this. See, that's what happened with the second one. Right, glue. Now I'm going to put my hand from here and hold. And hold. Okay, and the last one, same thing. I just put together, and I like how it looks. You know, before I glue, I look if it's all good. So now I'm going to put some glue here, and we'll put my hand from somewhere right here and hold. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. So it's already look like a tulip, see? But we're going to add more petals. So, but what I do on top of it, I usually glue it, and then I glue it with heat gun. Basically, I melt the foam and attach it to for better security. You know, this way, if it will be raining, they will not fall apart. You don't have to do it, you know. If you're just learning, you can try, but be careful because this hot. This air is hot and can burn anything. So I kind of used to. Okay, now this is our first layer. Now we're going to attach our kind of like a main petals. Oh, this is a hard part, but I'm going to stand up and so you will be able to see. So now, see, this is glued, but I'm going to cover it a little better, you know, just like this. Just it's like this, and I'm going to glue it like this. Just I can do it with the heat gun, actually, to be faster. Okay. Oh. My hands. Okay, just like this. You know, I just cover, you know, to make sure it's all covered well. Okay, now, I don't know, to sit or stand. I'm going to glue like this, and actually like this. See, the rib should go inside. I'm going to glue in between petals like this, and this part should look inside like this. Okay, and before I glue, I need to make sure they are all in the same level, you know, not like this. They should be all in the same level. Okay, so I will probably stand up. It will be more convenient for me, but hopefully you will see it. I hold it here and I measure here, so I see they're all in the same, and now I'm going to glue it right there. I don't glue it very hard at the beginning, just to put some glue and glue in between these two petals. Okay, like this. I have a little extra right here. I'm going to cut it now. You can cut it later when you're done with all of the petals, but I do it as I go. Okay. Okay, now I do the same thing with the next one. Okay, like this. I measure it from here to here. All good, but they are same size, so approximately they should look same. Okay, put some glue, and very carefully in between. Like this. Okay, cutting this little palm right here. Why is coming out? Ouch. Okay. And the last one. Same thing. Okay, measure, 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 measure. Okay. Now in between. Now I have no spot to get in, but you know, I'm getting in from here just to hold, to press. You need to press it, otherwise they will just fall apart. Okay, that's the hard part on tulips, you know, because there's kind of hard to get in there. But in this type, when I make with the wire, it's easier a little bit, but still. Okay, now all this next three glued nice and pretty. Now I'm getting again my super pedestal and wear it on it. Come on. Come on. Will we? Okay. Okay. Now, you see these petals? Okay, and now we're going to glue. Now we're going to glue these petals like they are in between these two. We're going to glue like this. And I need to show you what. And remember this rib right here? That's what we glue it here, and that's how we're going to glue here. Just using this rib. It helps us to glue. That's why shaping them shaping right, then very important. So once you shape them right, it will help you a lot when you put the tulip together. Okay. See, now I'm going from here and inside. If you glue them too tight, you might, if you want like a closed tulip, then you don't have a space here, but I left some space here. I made them kind of like a half open, and now I'm going to glue the second one, also finding this rib and this, making sure they're all on the same height. Okay, putting some glue. I know you don't see it, you don't see when I'm putting a glue, but I'm trying to do my best. Okay, and hold. Yes, it's kind of seems like wasting time, but it's important. You better hold it until it's getting warmer, because you will feel with your hands when it's hot and when it's getting warmer. When it's getting warmer, it's basically almost, but then it can keep cure without your hands. So, and the last one, all in the same shape. Here's our rib, here's another rib. So we're gluing rib to rib. Okay. And like this, and hold. Okay, I want to make a little more. I forgot to make my favorite curves. I like this, my curves. Everywhere, on all my flowers, I do curves. I like it. Okay, so now, basically, if you see, right now, it's already look like a tulip, like open tulip, you know? But we're going to close it. It's not going to be like this open tulip, but you can leave it like this already, like open, just to maybe shape a little, you know, to make a little curves here and there, and like I'll leave it as an open tulip. But we're going to close it. So what we're going to do, we're going to make a little like a cone shape, but I will be looking on my side the way I like it and glue it. Okay, for example, I like it like this here, and I put a little bit of glue. Don't put too much from beginning. Okay, ready? Next one. Next one. I just shaped it this way, and then I see which way it looks better. Okay, see? This, I didn't hold this for long enough, and it's opened up. So now I need to redo it. It's good that I didn't put too much glue on it. So I'm putting another drop of glue and trying to glue it exactly on the same spot where I was. And hold it. So it won't happen again. I don't want to speed up this video so you will see the whole process. And this is actually not a whole process. I pre-cut and I pre-made all this thing, like made a preparation, so it will be kind of fast. But it takes longer time. Even as I said, I make them pretty fast, but still. Okay, so now I'm going to glue this one. Let's start with this part. Okay, I'm going to glue this one right here. Little drop of glue. And hold. Hold. Okay. And the last one. And the last one. I didn't like a little bit how did I shape right here, but I will try to make it look good. Yeah, like that. Okay. See, basically, all the middle is not showing. I'm thinking how to make it easier, but still kind of, it's project on my mind, but I need to try. My next project is I want to make tulips with a fabric, and I plan to make a video, and I will definitely make a video how to make a large leaves like this. So here, basically it's ready, and it's turned out pretty good. Let's just open up and see. That's how it looks at the bottom. And this, well, this goes like almost up to here, so right there, see my hand. And so if it's for outdoor, if it will be windy or something, it will stay there. Another thing is, if you see, it's look through, and if it will be rain, water will go and come from here, and nothing will be in, you know, kind of like a holding in it. And another thing is, this PVC foam is very lightweight, but PVC gives extra weight for a flower, and also good for outdoor installation. So that's why for outdoor installation, I make them like this. It's a little longer, a little harder to make, but I always, when I make flowers, I want to make sure it's a good quality and it's usable and reusable, and people can, my customers can use it over and over, like through the years, you know, because it's a foam, it won't change shape and color for a long time, unless you will just break it intentionally, you know, or something. Even if they get dirty, you can like gently rinse and wash them with the soap. It's like a plastic. Basically it's a plastic, but it's a soft plastic, right? Okay, so here it is, our flower. Let's try it on the stem with the leaf. That's the large leaf I made. That's the color of a customer wanted. Here it is. And ta-da! Okay. Okay, alrighty. Thank you for watching. And yeah, I would very appreciate your likes and subscribe if you first time in my channel, because I'm making videos not very often, but I do. I'm trying my best to make some. And see you sometime soon. Bye bye.